This is part 4 of the tutorial of the flyer. Okay, I'm not gonna explain more of how to put text on this part because that's pretty straightforward. Well, I'm going to explain how I did this box here. Okay, so just to explain to you, these are just transparency. Okay, so if I break that apart, so this one is just a transparent fill, yeah, gradient transparent fill, and this is just an object. Then if you go to wireframe here and then click on wireframe, you could see that's an object there. So I'll just put it back to enhance mode, enhance view. Okay, just go undo. Okay, okay, now so how do I do this one? Okay, first I'm going to do square. Okay, just make it over that way. Okay, and I'm just gonna move this one. Okay, now I'm gonna make a thickness like a thin line. Okay, so I'm going to use this one here. Okay, interactive contour tool. So when you click on interactive contour tool, okay, and then you click on this one for inside, okay, just zoom in here, and then here is the distance. Okay, so you make the this is the steps, like how many steps do you want it to be, and then this one is the distance. So I'm going to put the distance here. Okay, so if that's thin enough, okay, so I'm fine with that. And then I'm going to go to arrange, break contour apart. Okay, and then I'm gonna combine it. See this object, this icon here for combine. Combine, so then I can put a fill on it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to remove the outline. Okay, and then I'm going to fill it with red. Now if I want to copy the properties of the fill, just click on fill here, copy properties, and then click on this one here for the fill of that one because I want that fill. Okay, so now I have that. Now we're going to create this object here. Okay, that object actually is just a rectangle like that. Okay, just wanna see. You know what I'll do, I'm just gonna make it the same size as this one. So just gonna drag it here. Okay, and move it going like that. Okay, now I'll just move it this side. Okay, just move it. I'll make it bigger because I'll show you why I made it bigger. So now here, okay, now here in Corel, you can make this like even though it's a rectangle, I can shape this. So I go to arrange, uh, convert to curves. You have to convert to curves so that you can have control of the nodes. So click on control, convert to curves, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make this a radius corners by going to my shape tool. So when you click on shape tool, I can move this over to the left side. Okay, so you're just dragging that node going to the left, and then I'm gonna make this a curve. So click on it and then right mouse click and to curve. Okay, and F3. Okay, now I'm going to move this over here. Actually, so you make a crossing windows to select those two nodes and then just move it over to the right side. Now you have to hold shift and control to align it so that when you're dragging the nose it would go horizontally straight. Okay, so I have that, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to remember alignment for letter T. Now I'm going to align this to the left of this one. Okay, so you click on the object first, then the second object, which is my reference point, and type letter L in your keyboard so that it will align to the left. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to weld these two objects. Okay, because if you take a look here, if I go to wireframe here, see, it's not welded together. So I click the first object and then the second object, which is this one, and you go to your welding tools, it's over here. Okay, the first one is weld. Now it's welded together. It's one whole object, without intersecting. I go back to my view, enhanced view. So there you go. I have that. Now I'm just going to put this one onto here. And then arrange order to front of page. I can do some adjustment, like this is a bit tall for it. So I go to my shape tool, okay, and then highlight, make a crossing window for that node, and then there. Then I could just make it like, okay. So we got that one. Okay, now see, there's like a fading effect over here. That's transparent, linear transparency. So you click on that object and you go to your transparency tool, interactive transparency, the wine glass, and then click and drag. There you go. So the only thing we have to do is to make this square here. So to make that square, okay, let's just zoom in here. I'm just going to make a square that, so make sure, okay, move it down and make this to back. So arrange order to back of page. Okay, so I've got an object to back of page. Now I click on this object and I want the same fill here. So you go edit, copy properties from fill, click OK, and I do it this way. Okay, then I'll just remove the outline. Now it doesn't look the same because I haven't done the transparent for this one. So click on it, go to your wine glass or transparency tool, and just drag it there. There you go. Okay, and then I think we're done. What I'll do, I'll just copy this this text here. Oh, sorry, just here, and now I'll just copy for plus sign and move it over here, and there you go. And I can just group it, arrange, group, and then I'll just move it to my left side, my right side, I mean, here. And I'll just copy all of this because our tutorial is done. I don't need to explain that because it's kind of the same. And this one here, plus sign, move it back here, and this one, oh, forgot this plus sign, and here, and this is the last one. So that's it. That's the end of the tutorials.